Good morning. This is Ruthless and Reckless and our guest star Crash today, who is along as he's doing a cameo appearance. So we're heading out on our hike. Two old broads and an old dude getting high. See you later.
Hello, this is Mark Johnson interviewing Ruthless and Reckless. You can make up your mind which one is which just probably by watching this video. Anyway, these two gals are going to put vlogs on YouTube for your enjoyment. So I just want to interview them for a couple seconds here to find out, for example, what is your ultimate goal with putting these vlogs on YouTube?
We want to encourage people our age,
Her age.
to get outside and enjoy nature and move.
And what is your age, may I ask?
No,
Okay.
may not.
Never ask a lady what her age is.
Well, there's no ladies around here.
We're just two old broads.
Two old broads looking for minors, I
We're
hear.
somewhere between 60 and 80.
Yeah, okay. And well, she's not that far from 80, is she?
It's none of your
I
business.
don't think we like this interviewer.
Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, and I wish you great success with your endeavor, and that you get so big and you just explode and go viral, and you can put ads on your vlog and make a lot of money.
That is our ultimate goal. We're
Money.
going to be two old broads getting rich and
rich.
high in the
Right.
San Juans.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, ladies.
Thanks for coming along.
And
Hold it. Hello again. This is Ruthless and Reckless, and we have made it up. I'm a rookie photographer, so bear with me here. To one of the residential structures that was here in the town of Ironton. It's still standing and maintained by the Ouray County Historical Society. This town, Ironton, was a mining district, closed down, I forget when, but in its heyday, it was, whoops, Bobby, get back in there. There we go. In its heyday.
My name is Reckless.
Reckless! Rats. Hello again. Here we go. This is Ruthless and Reckless. We are in the town of Ironton, old mining district from a really long time ago, mostly the mid-1800s. There's a few old structures here. In its heyday, this town of Ironton in the mid-1800s had up to 1,000 residents, down to about 200 in the wintertime because they were kind of wimpy. So a bunch of them left in the winter and then came back for the nice weather. Sorry. Okay, you go.
So there was a railroad that came through here, and it came actually 2 times a day, and it would pick up ore from the local mines and take it to wherever the smelter was, Silverton, I think. And but then when what was it called, the Sherman Act?
Yeah.
Of 1893 expired, and so the price of silver dropped dramatically, and that doomed Ironton.
And a couple other little towns around here. They all vamoosed. And there are moose up here too.
Ruthless has a summer home here. It's a work in progress.
I've opened the windows to sort of air the place out before I formally move in.
Good idea.
Yeah.
So this is the Colorado Boy head frame. And it is the shaft opening for a mine that was established in 1893 by two guys called Sanborn and Bruce. Slow, slow.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get some scenery in.
But you have to do it slow or otherwise it just not good.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just pan slow. There you go.
Whoever built this, and no one's sure who did it, was quite a craftsman.
There is a lovely indoor garden as well. It's not maintained very well, but there it is. This would be right inside the front door, I think. This is where we were hopeful that there might be some old miners, because it's an old mine. But, oh, wait a minute.
Sanborn and Bruce are long gone.
Yeah. But, Crash is here.
And it's a beautiful place to snowshoe in the wintertime when there's about 4 to 6 feet of snow on the ground here. It's quite a labor to make your way up to this mine, but with all the icicles and snow snakes and the snow on the roof, it's quite picturesque. So it's worth your time to drag out your snowshoes or cross-country skis and get your butt up here.
Amen to that. So we're at the Silver Bell mine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can see it back there, but there's a bunch of holes in the ground and some wood falling down and
A
then
lot of tailings.
lot of tailings. We just hiked like several miles up some tailings. Oops, I lost this. Behind us are just some peaks which we've been discussing that we hike in the summer once the snow's gone. You can see there's a bunch of snow there, so not today. But beautiful views up here. Lots of tailings, lots of falling down stuff. And off we go again. Ruthless and reckless. Whoops, there we are. Goodbye. So, Reckless and Ruthless are hiking along an old an old railroad bed. This railroad came up from Silverton to the turntable, whatever it's called. I guess this isn't Camelot, so it's probably not the round table. And turned around, picked up a whole bunch of stuff from the mines, and went back to Silverton, where it all went to Denver, I guess, from there. But this is lovely walking through here. The old railroad ties are still visible. Haven't found any spikes, but it's a mellow grade. Good for these two old broads to start breathing again. And we're off to the round table, turntable, whatever it is. So this is the remnants of the Corkscrew Turntable. The train picking up ore from the mines would come up from Silverton to Red Mountain Pass and pick up ore along the way. It would go to Guston, and then it would come along here because its next stop was Ironton, which is quite a descent. So they would unhook the locomotive and it would go through the turntable, which used to be covered in a circus tent like building, and it would turn, go back down the track, pick up its load, and head down another track to
Ironton and Albany. So the American Girl was basically a gold mine, where the others in this area were mostly silver. So it lasted a little bit longer than many of the others, and actually worked until the 1930s. So this was a pipeline that carried water back when, and it went across this suspension bridge to the other side. And down there is Corkscrew Gulch. See the water at the bottom?
So we are at the finish line of this hike today. We did about 6 miles round trip at elevation gain of about 1,000. That can't be right. I'm sure we went much higher than that, but that's what we learned. So we saw lots of mine structures, we saw a pipeline, we saw a turntable, round table? Turntable.
You're right.
Whoops. And this was my first time actually doing the filming, so that's why it's not so great. But we had fun, and we're glad you came along, and we're glad that Crash Johnson came along with us and did some of our video. And now we're going to head on to being famous someday. So this is Ruthless.
And I'm Reckless.
That's Crash. And we are done for today. Bye.